Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Powell. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Toledo's offense will get the ball first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To throw, it's Gleason. Makes the grab. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Rockets are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Holly. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And that's a first down for the offense. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Holly. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Brings up second down. Just keeps slinging it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Firing to the right, complete. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Washington State Cougars offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their...
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. The throw. Pulls it in. It's Meredith.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Caught behind the line. It's Ellison. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The handoff to Johnson. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one is perfect. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Using his legs, it's Trainer. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Gleason. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The give on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we've got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A quick pass to the left. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So after the break, they'll go back to work. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Traynham. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 40, there he goes. Turning it on. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
The Rockets look to keep this drive humming. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. South Carolina somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. The Rockets offense is back on the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Rockets have moved it inside the 20. Off play action. He's got it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Toledo. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
17, Washington State, 6.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Washington State ready to go with another first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Almost a D-lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Get it out on the screen. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw. It's Gleason. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it on the outside. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Holly. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Rudolph. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rockets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kick is in the air. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner goes down. Dropping back, it's Gleason. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's Holland. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Caught over the middle, it's Rudolph. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Setting up the screen. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Grab behind the line. It's Holly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Ball is loose. Oh, and a burst disaster by falling on his own fumble. So now it's 2nd and long. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Gets it to him on the screen. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Washington State has it all working right now. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Gleason. Got it in the middle, it's Holly. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jones. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Holly.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Rockets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the toss to the left. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. The pitch. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great, but I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington State going back to work on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Ellison. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to find the end zone. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback on the keeper. Diving for the score. He loses the football. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougar!
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get in. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Red pass, it's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line.
Use the play fake, now to throw. The offense coughs it up. Offense scoops it up and still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Back to throw, it's Gleason. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Washington State sends out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quick completion to the right. Quick step and go. Open space at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Toledo, 30. Washington State, 13.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. That's reeled in. It's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Scanning the field. It's Gleason. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. No good. So, guys, a missed opportunity to expand the lead. It's still a 17-point cushion. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll try to sneak it. Got enough for the 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ellison.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Holly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Good enough for a first down.
Leaves it with the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched